Today on Expert Showcase, we have Loretta Green Warren, who wants you to dare to dream and dare to make your dreams come true. Loretta, welcome to Expert Showcase. We're so glad to have you today as our guest expert. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. I'm certainly glad to be a part of this great show.
Well, we're absolutely having a great time having you here. We love to have all kinds of different interesting guest experts. Tell us just a little bit, help our audience get oriented. What are we going to be talking about in today's episode?
Today we are going to be talking about being a dreamer. Everybody has a dream. Mm-hmm. But what I want people to do is to realize their dreams and not be afraid to make their dreams come true. So I want everybody to dare to dream and dare to make their dreams come true.
Which is excellent, right? Because the dreaming part is often the easy part. It's the execution part that really matters. So just to give our audience the quick rundown, we always promise that we're going to really focus on three things that people can take away. So you're not going to talk a little bit about focus. We're going to talk a little bit about discipline, and we're going to talk about completion. These sound like really important pieces to realize that dream. So let's take those in order. Tell me a little bit about focus and the work that you do to help people focus.
Well, when it comes to focus, you have to have a clear vision of what it is that you want to do. And you have to really take the time to figure every step or every aspect of that thing out. Mm-hmm. You have to concentrate on what it's going to take to make your dreams come true. First you figure out what the dream is, what it's going to take to make the dream come true, and how much work are you willing to put in to make that happen. So you really have to have your focus down pat in order to move to the next step. Because if you're all out of focus, you're going to be all over the place. You're not going to know what you're doing. So really have to.
That makes perfect sense already. So yeah, I mean, the clearer I can get about what I'm aiming at, then the more likely I am to hit that target, right, or to reach.
Right, exactly.
Right. If I'm fuzzy in my definition, then of course it's going to be hard for me to realize that dream. Or I'm going to realize the dream, right? But the dream is fuzzy.
Right.
If there's concrete things I want to achieve, I need to be clear what they are.
Right. And
it's
good to.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No,
it's good to have a running list, write stuff down. For me, in order for me to be able to stay focused, mm-hmm. I have to have stuff written down like a vision board, or I have to have a to-do list, for each day to make sure that I stay on task and on target to get to where I want to be on a daily basis. So it's not something that you just do one time and you stop. It's a daily process. You have to continue on that path on a regular basis, on a daily basis, to stay, to get to where you want to be.
Mm-hmm. Well, and that sounds like a really good moment then to segue to that next point there, which is about the discipline. I mean, dreaming is wonderful, right? And even focusing is wonderful, but that's not enough to get you there, right? So what are you talking about when you're helping somebody with this concept of discipline in their work?
Discipline is, for a lot of people, is a really tough thing. Even for me, sometimes being disciplined is tough because, you set out to do something and then you lose your focus, you move on, you do other things, you let other things distract you or throw you off task, and you kind of lose your way a little bit. But if you stay disciplined, if you practice being disciplined, like I do with my children, you have to set guidelines, you have to follow those guidelines, you have to have steps that you're going to take. Like today, this is a step I'm going to take, and you have to be disciplined enough to stay on task so that you can make that next step so that you can go to the next and then to the next and to the next. So discipline is very important. It's something that you individually have to do, because nobody else can make you do anything. It has to be something that you want to do for yourself. So once you realize, okay, I have this vision or I have this dream, and okay, now that I don't just want to leave it there, I want to make my dreams come true. Well, there are some things that I have to do to make my dreams come true. How am I going to make it true? Well, I need to be disciplined, because if I'm not disciplined, I'll never get from point A to point B to point C and then finally to success. So discipline is very important. It's like one of the biggest things that you will have to kind of conquer or overcome to get to where you want to be in life. So I tell people all the time, once you decide that it's something that you want, make sure that it's something that you want and do everything you can to get that, to make that thing happen. You got to make it happen, but it starts with you. Nobody else can do it for you. Like, my husband can't be disciplined for me.
Right.
He's
Wouldn't that be nice?
It would be nice, but he can't do it for me. It's something I have to, do for myself. And there's different ways to be disciplined. Like, for example, my sister and I are two different individuals. We raise our kids differently. We were raised in the same household with the same rules established for us to follow, same guidelines. But in our separate households, we're different. She's a lot more disciplined than I am. I'm a little less disciplined because I like to have fun. I don't want it to feel like such a chore, because who likes to do chores? Nobody does. So I try to make it fun, and at the same time still maintain a level of discipline. It's something that you have to do or something that you need to do, but you can enjoy yourself doing it. So that's that's how I go about being disciplined and staying disciplined to get to where I want to be.
Excellent. So we've got that focus going. We've got the discipline now, because that is the hard work, right? Because sometimes you dream it in your mind, and then you don't realize, okay, this is going to take a lot longer than I thought. I really have to stick to this and stick to the plan and work the plan. So now we get to completion then, which is of course where we want to get to. So tell me about completion. Tell me about completion in your work and when you're working with somebody else.
Completion is important because, and I'm sure that you've seen in your lifetime or in your work that a lot of people don't make it to completion. Mm-hmm. We start out on a path, we lose our way, and we never get the end result that we're looking for because we're out of focus and we're not disciplined enough to stay on task, so we never make it to completion. Well, if you follow the step, if you stay focused, if you are disciplined enough, then you're more likely to make it to completion. And getting to completion takes a lot of hard work. You got to be willing to put in the work. You got to be willing to grind hard, is what I like to say. You have to grind hard because nothing in life comes easy. Nothing good comes easy. Mm-hmm. And if it's something that you really want and you really want to achieve, you have to stay focused. You have to stay disciplined, and you will make it to completion. And when you get to completion, it's such a rewarding experience because you get to see the finished product of all the work that you put in. So, you definitely want to make it to completion because in the end, it's very rewarding. And every bit of work that you put in, guess who it benefits? It benefits you.
Right.
So,
right.
And completion is important, and it's like the icing on the cake.
Yep, and you're right. If it was easy, then it wouldn't feel all that valuable, right? I mean, if it was, I'm just going to dream it and boom, there I'm at completion, then it would feel like it really was not that big an accomplishment. It's that reward of having said you were going to do it, done the hard work step by step in that discipline phase, and then arriving at that completion phase and really closing the deal and saying, yeah, I did that, right? I mean, that's the good feeling you get at the end.
Right, exactly. And one thing that I do want to say, and I feel like I must say this, is when you get to the level of completion, it's like the success at the end. Now, I believe that everybody's success is measured differently. Mm-hmm. What I might see as successful, somebody else might not see as successful. You can't base your success on somebody else's success. Right. You establish what success means to you, and as long as you're happy with it, you're successful. If you've done everything that you set out to do, and even if it doesn't go exactly the way that you plan, or when you reach the level of completion, if it's not exactly what you thought it would be, you completed it. You did it. You did the work. You were focused. You were disciplined, and you completed it. You're successful. So never base your success on somebody else. Let you be the one to decide whether or not you're successful. And anything that you complete, I feel, is success.
I love that, Loretta, because you're so right. I mean, that feeling of success is just that. It's an internal thing, right? It's not an external thing. It's not I'm successful compared to so-and-so. It's like, no, I'm successful because I said I was going to do this and I did it. And I have that feeling of achievement, right? So that's awesome. Man, that's very well said. Well, we've been talking today, Loretta. It's been great having you. We've been talking with Loretta Green Warren, and we've been talking on Expert Showcase today about daring to dream, but not just daring to dream, daring to make your dreams actually come true, and a 3-step process that really helps you to achieve that, which is focus, really work the discipline, and then really close the deal, complete the project, complete the process, get to that internal sense of, yeah, I did that, that sense of completion. So, Loretta, I really want to invite people to get in touch with you because this has been really valuable, and I think there's probably way more that you can offer people than what we can cover in such a short episode together. So the best place for you to get in touch with Loretta is to visit her website, which is inspirationbyloretta.com, and we're going to put that up on screen for people as well. And when you get there, connect with Loretta. Look for the links that she has to social media links that are there. Follow her on Twitter. Like her on Facebook. Do all the usual good social media things there. Loretta, any closing thoughts for our audience before we have to part ways?
Well, I just want to thank everybody for watching the show on today. Thank you guys for having me on the show, and everybody. Keep dreaming, keep dreaming, keep going after, have the courage to go after those dreams and make those dreams come true. I dare you.
Excellent. Well, thanks for being our guest on Expert Showcase today, Loretta. So absolutely, people, take her advice and do as she says. And another great Expert Showcase episode. Chris, what should people do right now?
Yeah, if you're watching this and you're a coach or consultant, imagine what it would do for you and your business if you were a guest on Experts Showcase. And here's the best part. Other than possibly increasing your business, an appearance on Experts Showcase is free. We give you a copy of your episode so you can use as marketing collateral, and we give you a coaching session to go along with it to tell you how you can best market your episode and other tips and tricks about your business. So what you want to do is head on over to expertshowcase.com, click on the big yellow apply button, and apply to be our next featured guest on the Expert Showcase. Now, if you're a coach or consultant and you've already imagined what having your own internet talk show will do for you, then we want you to head to videocontent.agency and check us out, check our packages out, and get in contact with us. Let's see if we're a good fit, and let's see if we're the ones to produce you and make you the next star and have your own internet talk show. And until next time, Mark, anything else?
I couldn't have said it any better, so just do what he said.